Ooh, nothing like a summer rain. Carl Thomas had it right. But it's Alcatraz time. We locked in. Let's get it. Where the fuck is my cup? Oh. How y'all feeling? Sorry, I missed my cue. Pardon self. Put on a little ambiance music before we start. Prepare ourselves a little drink. Turn off that phone too, because everybody know what time it is. What I'm doing at this hour. They know what I'm up to. Why would they even try to message me right now? It's too late. It's too late. Welcome. It is I, your favorite fat man. And this is the crazy ride that we call Psycho-Babble. I'm the captain of this ship. Big motherfucking Vino. And I had a thought today. My thought was a powerful thought. And I'm probably going to catch a lot of bullshit for saying it the way that I'm going to say it to y'all right now. A lot of y'all ain't as smart as you think you are. A lot of y'all just are not smart people. You're not intelligent people. You know, most people like to categorize themselves as above average intelligence, so I consider myself an intelligent person. No. You know, there's this old quote that says, the first test of a first-rate intelligence is to be able to hold two opposing thoughts in your mind at once and still be able to function. And every day, most people fail the first test. They fail the first test of intelligence before their day even gets started. Before the test is even going, you failed it. And I'm not even talking on a function as opposed like where it's like, okay, you believe something different, I believe something different, and we can work together. I'm talking about full shutdown of functions. I dare you to go out and challenge somebody's belief and watch how quickly their brain fogs when this is my capacity. I'm not going to let you disturb my peace. They hide behind these bullshit ass therapy lingos. I'm not going to let you I'm going to protect my peace. I'm not going to let you cross my boundaries. You can't even function when an opposing thought is in front of you. Not even asking for you to challenge it, but just asking for you to consider it. Just put it in the space that this might happen. I argued with someone the other day about my negativity not really being negativity. It got presented to me in a very unique way where they said that a man's instinctual protocol system is to run the worst case scenario. Like if I hear you going through something, I immediately start thinking to myself, well, if that ever happened to me, what would I do? And I start calculating the problem, because I don't want to have to go through the problem. I don't want to have to experience the pain to learn from it. I'm just presenting this notion to the person. I can't bog myself down with negativity. If you're going to be negative, I can't even talk to you. So you can't function in a world that may offer you some negativity. You might as well lock yourself in a closet right now, because this world is filled with unexpected, how did he say in the book? A series of unfortunate events. I hate to be your lemony snicket, but it is what it is. It's weird watching people nowadays. It's truly weird, because you're sitting there and you're really trying to negotiate with people who are absolute terrorists. Trying to speak to a person who lacks intelligence is like trying to negotiate with a terrorist. They have their heart set on doing something diabolical. And what do you think your words are going to do right now? What do you think your words are going to do in this moment right here, right now? I always tell people, when I got my mind set on some fucked up shit, it's gonna happen. So now, like, fuck trying to stop me to do it. Talk to me about what you think is probably gonna be needed to clean up. Because I'm committed to this ignorance. That's just how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I still have that in me a little bit. That's where I start to, fall off in the intelligence quote. Because I'll do some dumb shit if I'm committed to it. But at least I can carry that first test. I can hold two opposing thoughts and still function. I'm not going to shut down. I'm not going to run away. My fight or flight is stuck on fight. I die about this ignorant shit. But hey, I'm stupid like that. How about you? Oh man, I ain't gonna go off on a tangent too much. Look, smarten up, people. Smarten up. Just start little bit by little bit. If we can get that, I feel like we'll be in a better place as a human race. A lot of shit that's been happening, I feel like it wouldn't happen if that was just the case. There we go. I feel like I'm in the center now. Oh man. Look, it's a rainy evening out here where I'm at, and it's rainy and humid. It was one of those nasty evenings, but we here. I'm having a good time. I would say pour up some brown while the homies gather round. I keep some good friends with me. As I say, I try to surround myself with people better than myself. And I start with this one. This is my partner. What can I say about it today? This is how I know she's taking this junior therapist in training. Because I've noticed that a lot of therapists, especially women, the ladies who are African American, the therapists wear locks a lot. They definitely wear dreads when they mental health professionals wear dreads all the time. And now she's embracing this part of her life journey. I want y'all to give it up for Damn It Philly. Say her name like that.
Okay.
What up, though?
I'm just gonna embrace it. I'm just gonna embrace it then, okay?
Look. We know you got wisdom when they start turning gray.
Oh, they all up in there. Y'all probably can't see it on the camera. But in person, them things be shining. Okay.
Little great baby hairs.
But I don't be mad about gray hair. I love gray hair, so I ain't even mad about it. But it definitely that I went through some things mentally. Like I said, before committing to this, people been telling me for years, you wear soft locks. Why don't you just go ahead and lock your real hair? And I'm like, I have hair commitment issues. I just can't, commit to a hairstyle right now.
I like to feel like I solidified your transition because you definitely have a healthy fear of false hair being left around.
Yes. Yes. Like the wigs that I do have, I'm afraid to take them out of my closet. They're in the closet in a drawer. I think I'm just gonna throw them all away. And say, you know what? Yep, they're good wigs. I might need to donate them to that young lady.
Donate a wig. Donate a wig today. Matter of fact, we gonna shoot that commercial tomorrow. Donate a wig. We're gonna get Sarah McLachlan. In the arms of
I got a couple. I got a couple to donate, so might have to send them through the mail. Send them to you. She like to drive by your house every now and then.
Don't send them to me. You know what I would do with it. You know what I'm gonna do with them.
Dino, we don't even have everybody up here yet. Like, chill.
I've been drinking.
No Hennessy, guys. Okay. I drank 1 cup of Hennessy on Friday, and it had me toe up on Saturday. Okay, I don't drink no Hennessy, y'all.
I feel like this next panelist drinks some Hennessy every now and then when she feels a little excited. I actually earlier spoke to her about coming to pet a horse because I wanted to feel what the hair was like before it got to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to feel what the tail of, but she said we could work on it. And I'm always just a week of work on it gets me a long way. Shout out to Be Crazy Well, mental health mentor, Miss Susie Landolfi.
Okay, you guys wanted to talk about fucking hair. What?
He came up with the cousin hit.
With the cousin, Be Crazy and Well.
I
love it.
I'm done. I'm dead. Oh man.
Oh, that's a clip.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I wish we could all get together for Halloween this year and just go ahead and do the Addams Family. Like,
that's it. I'm it.
Oh my God.
I'm it.
I want to be Gomez.
Yes, but I'm definitely cousin it.
Oh goodness, y'all making me cry.
Shout out my brother in the building, spiritual consigliere. Give it up for Benny Blanco Perry, y'all. Benny Blanco Perry in the building.
What up? Times of comfort and joy, everybody.
Oh my God, my stomach hurt already.
What y'all done got into?
We just laughing, man. Philly was about to send me them pre-pissed wigs. And then Susie came up as cousin it. And I've been drinking, okay? I've had a few. And I've been drinking and I've been smoking, okay? And I'm in a very good mood because my soul feels cleansed.
Lab tested, Philly approved, pre-piss wigs.
You know, I can't even get into it yet. We still got more people to introduce. Shout out Southeast in the building. She made it through, man. Sorry. Look, blame my head, not my heart, Juice. I'm so sorry, but we here. Give it up for Miss. Oh, she tapped out right before I'm about to break her. What the fuck? See, this is what shit I be talking about.
Well, see, she texted me for the link, and I thought that when we talked earlier, we were full. So when she asked me for the link, I said, we full, the panel full tonight.
Well, she made it here before everybody else. So
hey,
it's what it is.
Yep. First come first.
I didn't get the link, but my phone, I just switched phones, so I just had Brooklyn send it to me.
First come first serve.
Give it up for Miss Juicy Mo.
I don't know why it wasn't working on. It wasn't working on my daggone laptop. I'm like, what the hell? But hey, y'all.
Well, look, I didn't intentionally lie to you. Bino did tell
want
me
to be Wednesday.
Huh?
I want to be Wednesday. He's talking about he want to be Festa. I want to be Wednesday. No, you said Gomez.
Gomez, yeah.
You cousin it. So who gonna be Festa and Puzzly and Morticia?
Benny willing to cut it. I've seen him do it.
I'm gonna wear green. I'm gonna wear green suit, and only
it.
my hand is gonna be out. I'm gonna be thing.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. We gotta get somebody to play Morticia.
Yeah, you're
Brooklyn
Morticia.
ain't playing that shit. I'm gonna have to be Pugsley with a beard because Brooklyn ain't trying to hear that fester face.
I can't be Morticia. I'm scared to wear wigs because Vino
Why?
be pissing in them.
That's diabolical.
You know when they used to show the lab. When they used
First
to show the
of
lab,
all, I be triggered.
You be triggered.
I be triggered. You know how you trigger and you just hit people? I trigger and I piss on shit.
Oh, okay, pissy lala.
I can't control myself. It's impulsive.
Okay, pissy lala. We hear you, Linda. We hear you. It's okay.
And look, y'all, we got one more panelist joining us tonight. This person, we got a special connection, and we're gonna discuss something. But before I get into it, I want to talk with her because it kind of has to do with the topic of the evening. Now, as y'all may have seen, the topic is called "Stand on Business." I stand on business. Even when I'm wrong, I'll stand in it. I'll tell you I was wrong, and that's why I did it. I'm willing to change, but I'll stand in the fact that I did that. I stand on it. Me and this young lady, we had a misunderstanding a while back. And it could have been resolved very easily. I know many people here know that I usually hold a stance of, it's hard for women to take accountability in things that they do. They don't apologize. They'll just be on some bullshit and just let it go. Like, dirty rat bastard Philly fucked me up one night by apologizing for being wrong. And that was the dirtiest shit this bitch ever did in my life. I swear to fucking God.
Excuse me?
Yes, you hear me straight.
You have never addressed me like that, and I don't like it.
I said.
That's why I was like, excuse?
I did say that. I said, you dirty bitch. That was a dirty trick.
You never said it like that. First off,
I didn't say dirty rat bastard. She was low-handed, underhanded than a motherfucker gonna apologize for being wrong. Dirtiest trick ever played by a woman. But I love her for
Why
it.
would that be the dirtiest trick? Because of the simple fact she said she got accountability.
Okay, my humor is lost on this room sometimes. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Let me smoke this J. You know, I be Malibu.
Catch up. Pour a drink or something. Catch up.
I be Malibu Barbie when I'm not high. I'm sorry. My brain don't work when I'm not smoking. Oh, and we have 20 days until my birthday.
Officially.
Y'all know.
All right, I got
my
19
birthday.
days before I turn Jehovah's Witness.
Oh my God, y'all. I'm going to be 40.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. This young lady came to me and offered me an olive branch, and in my stubbornness, I will say I was devoted, and I stood on business of being ignorant and cold in my responses. I never really accepted the olive branch, never accepted the contrition and the accountability that was offered. I harbored ill feeling in my heart. And I got to talk to them today and exercise some of that, because I really am in a place where you gotta be the change you're willing to see. You gotta be. So if someone comes to you with a genuine gesture and genuinely says, I want to make this right, you gotta be able to stand on that business of
That's right.
make it right if you can.
Who is
Slow
this?
to anger, quick to forgiveness.
Yeah.
I got to see who this is.
Benny, you was there. You was there. You heard all types of shit I said that evening when it went down in Richmond.
In Richmond? Not
Oh,
in
but
Richmond.
no, very talented young lady, very funny. I give her much respect on stage. Like we rock some of the same venues. We've seen each other several times since then. We just, like I said, I was harboring the bad energy. But I get a chance tonight to make it up to you and publicly tell you thank you. I appreciate you. Give it up for Miss Stephanie Denise, y'all. Stephanie Denise.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, y'all.
But
All right.
Benny talking about something. I got to see who this is. Here I am, right here. I'm right here.
No,
Yeah,
Benny be
I-
knowing about my exploits.
Yeah.
look, and you're not who I was thinking about on my bingo card. So hey, how you doing?
I
I'm
wondered
like, yo, I said there's only a couple women he done bumped heads with comedy wise, and I'm like, is he about to bring out?
No.
Oh, you thought it was about to be some other bullshit.
man.
If we talking about that specific
We never
night,
know with you.
yeah, I know. You never know.
No, you're not who I was
People
thinking
don't
about, so that's good. Yeah, so
People
whatever
really
y'all
don't
situation is, I didn't even know it.
Man, look, people don't be knowing, they don't be understanding, they don't be really, they think they understand the man that I am, but they really don't understand their little nooks and crannies in these depths of Vino. And you might find that pocket of just fix it. You might find that pocket of, oh, this nigga extra petty. You definitely gonna find these little pockets of, oh, I hope something happened to this nigga. But I embrace every cell of every morsel of every being that I am. But I do like to say that if you have the opportunity to make things right, you should always lean to that. You should always go for that. And I appreciate you, Steph.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for doing what I claim that people can't do today. Especially women. I really say that I'm hard on the women. I generally say, yo, they do shit wrong. They know they wrong, and then they just can't even just say, hey, I'm sorry for doing wrong. And here I have a clear-cut example of a woman doing that, and I turn my nose at it as though it never happened. So, here's me, Vino. Saying, you pimps fuck up. Look, bitch, I wasn't always right. I was wrong right there. Is something right about that? Is there something right about that I was finally wrong?
I think, first of all, can I say something really fast?
Yes.
I want to genuinely thank you for the phone call today, because when I seen your name pop up on my phone, I said, oh shit, I must be in trouble. What the fuck do he want? Because this nigga never calls my phone, right? So just a small backstory, like for real, just a small backstory. This shit happened in 2022, right? It happened in 2022. And the beef was because I decided to side with someone else. I was brand new in comedy, and I was trying to be loyal to someone else, not even getting the full backstory. So then I said, me and him had our exchange of words, and then that was it. So 3 years literally had went by. 3 years had went by. I don't talk to that other person anymore. The person I was loyal to, I don't talk to that person anymore. You know when you know when you can stay friends with somebody, and you know when you can't, especially if you're on this path of awareness and understanding and empathy and accountability, right? So I couldn't be friends with that person anymore. But I seen Vino in early 2025, and he had came late to a show, and I didn't know he was going to be at this show. And it wasn't necessarily like, oh, I need to talk to him. He came in the building, and I was like, I never got the opportunity to apologize on my part or let him know my part of the story of the situation. Hey, man, I just want to let you know I'm truly sorry for the shit that happened back then. I told him, again, I was trying to be loyal to somebody else, and the shit just fucking blew up in my face. And I never gave you an opportunity to, like, you know, explain your side of the story. And I was truly apologetic. What I didn't know was that he wasn't fucking with the apology, or he didn't really accept it at the time. I never knew that. I didn't.
Okay, and in my defense, I get a lot of those fake apologies. People in this game, it's a lot of bullshit. It is really a lot of bullshit where they want to apologize because they see you got a little motion going. I know for a fact that there are people who fuck with people who they don't really fuck with because those people got motion.
Right.
And they want to stay close. And one of the giveaways that you wasn't just doing it off the strength of that I got a little motion or I was doing something was that you ain't say nothing to me about it afterwards. You ain't come back and be like, hey, so I see you got a room and I see you doing this and can I do this? Like, that was one of the giveaways. Because no, some niggas will come apologize to you and then be like, yeah, man, I'm glad we got that out the way. So I see you got shows and books. Like, let me fuck with you.
And one of the things, and I know that you don't know me, but me and Vino talk a lot about stuff like that. And even when you apologize, he told me about it. Like the night that it happened, but he didn't go into details about, you know, the apology. He was like, yeah, I seen this girl. We had a little thing going on. But recently we've been talking about there's an apology party going on Instagram where everybody's apologizing, but they're not saying what they're apologizing for. They're just apologizing. They're not acknowledging that they actually did anything or what may have happened or what type of understanding. They're just saying, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. What do you mean if? So we talked about it, and that's when he acknowledged that you acknowledged your part that you had to play and whatever. And I did the same thing with Vino. I've never apologized to anybody without acknowledging what I was and although what I apologized to him for was something that was really just small and petty, he didn't want to accept the apology at the when I first did it. He ignored me. So, you know, that's just
an asshole. We all knew Vino was an asshole. He's the man who's been saying
absolutely. Like that's not a secret, but you know, I ain't afraid of assholes. I can tell you that. I'm not afraid of them. I don't give a damn. If you're going to be a consistent asshole, that's you know.
He's not on his bad side because he never brought it up to me. That's what I say. I had to see who the fuck he was bringing up here because I know there's a couple people he done bumped heads with where it's like, oh, well, they must have sent this nigga some money or something. They trying to buy their way back into somebody's good graces. So be glad that he never told me about the situation. So You know, he was just being a dickhead at the moment by not accepting your apology. That's all.
But the thing was, and I hear you for sure, right? But the thing was, I didn't know at the time he did not accept my apology, right? Because we've seen each other again. We just saw each other in fucking February.
Yeah, the Playhouse.
We seen each other at the Playhouse, and I got a fucking shirt from him. The shit is in my room right now. And then again, when he was selling the shirts, maybe then that's when when I talked to you earlier, you led with, you may not know this, but, and then you told me you didn't accept my apology at the time.
Did you catch his tick?
When we were talking at the moment on the phone today, I was like, damn, I didn't even realize it. Until I got off the phone and I thought about the last time I seen you, and I was like, I think I said something then about like, I think Vino still kind of feels some type of way. I don't know what it was.
Did you catch his tick?
He laughed.
Well, you said, I bought a shirt from you. He looked to the left real quick, like, damn, I did sell her a shirt. I'm foul.
I got a shirt from you. I sure did.
No, I didn't. Look. You know how many dope fiends I'd have sold dope to that I just like? I will sell. Look, there's money involved. Let's put our feelings aside.
Exactly. But once we got off the phone and I sat back and thought about it, I said it that night after I talked to you and you were selling shirts and shit. I was like, I think this nigga might still be mad a little bit. Okay, all right. I did my part, you know what I'm saying? Because after I said my apology and it was genuine, this is for most people. I'm done with it. I did my part. After that, the rest is on the other person.
And for real, like I said, a lot of it ain't even on you. It's right. I'm approaching 10 years in this business now. I'm jaded to a lot of shit. Yeah. I've seen so much inconsistencies in characters. I've seen the ups and downs. I've seen the shadiest of the shades. Yeah. I've seen people actively talk about each other but embrace each other like brother.
For sure.
When they see each other. So I can't, it's like I'm still in this space where, and that's one of the reasons I go to therapy, because it's like I gotta learn to navigate this and learn when to turn it on and off. Like, because it's like I can't be confused in what these niggas be saying to me in the industry for real life sometimes. Because these niggas, they wow. They all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like to call them Barnell Hills.
Yeah, they're definitely Barnell Hills.
You know what's so crazy? They just about to make that show now.
Yeah. But it's so necessary. It's so appropriate, just so that we can be reminded that believe half of what you see and none of what you hear.
Right.
And you got to carry yourself kind of jaded, and it sucks. And that's not really where I see myself wanting to be emotionally, spiritually, fucking in any type of relationship wise. I need to be kind of transparent. That's what helps me in this comedy realm, where I could, like, I just keep going back to a thought where you will only be as funny as authentic as you are. The more authentic you are, the funnier you will be. Because I'm touching real shit.
Right.
And if a part of me is saying, damn, there's a person who did genuinely offer some contrition, some motherfucking apology, some accountability, and you just turning your nose up at it as though you don't need it, then the fuck is we doing?
Yeah.
The fuck is we even doing? Are you even doing the work that you say you're trying to do? Are you trying to be the person that you say you're trying to be? Because niggas will sit here all day. I read quotes of people online all day who I know doing fuck shit. They can tell you the storm is almost over while she's over there conjuring the next storm.
Healing in real time is some of the hardest shit in the world, but it's the most bravest thing a lot of people, can do. So I think healing in real time is dope. I kind of try to live by that as often as I can. So I told you, I mentioned earlier, I've been working in mental health since 2017. So, man, I'm doing the same work you're doing. I'm doing the same work you're doing.
I don't even call it working. I'm just working on myself, to be real. This is all that protects me from climbing the church steeple with a high-powered rifle.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we gotta stop there. Shout out to everybody in the comments here on YouTube. Also, if you're on Instagram, I see over there Hog Rider. He asked, "Do you hold grudges?" And Vino absolutely does hold grudges. He talks about it all the time.
Yes, I hold grudge. Look, if y'all
But
never heard me say this, holding a grudge is my way of holding you permanently accountable for what you've done. So yeah, I'm gonna hold a grudge because people, and I think that's what translates back to these people who be having those apology parties you was talking about, Phil.
mhm.
You don't hold no grudge. I mean, it's easy to forget what a person did to you. Like, I feel like if you forget what a person does to you, you don't really care about yourself. You don't learn, and you probably deserve for it to happen again because you didn't learn.
I don't agree with that.
I put it to you like this: if I got a crackhead uncle, nigga only needed to steal from me once from him to never be allowed in my house again. Now, am I holding a grudge? No, the niggas get high. He steal. He's the type of nigga that'll steal from you slowly. I got a whole big ass water cooler of change, and the shit just going down every time he comes. It's about $78 in this bitch, and now it's 13 cents in this motherfucker. And that's what crackheads do. They take all the silver coins first. They leave all the pennies. You be like, oh, there used to be some silver in that jar.
Mm-hmm.
Now like you got all pennies in that bitch. And then slowly the pennies start going down.
Sound just like Charles.
I'm fucking hot.
God rest his soul. Yep.
Mine's just like named Curtis.
Yep. Sound just like Charles ass. Right there.
So what if we are taught as kids and our families that we have a high tolerance for bad behavior? What if our families were not safe? How the hell would we know what safe looks like? How do we know? Because we're held hostage emotionally and physically with our families. So they're struggling human beings. And what we think is safe is actually dangerous. And what we think is dangerous is actually safe. So a kid's brain can actually be trained in reverse. And then we carry it into our adulthood. And we don't know what safe people look like. Yeah. We're not safe ourselves, and we don't know what they look like. So I think what you're saying, Vino, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm wrong 5 times a day, and that's on a good fucking day, that you're learning about, are you safe for you? And therefore, can I now pick safe people for me? And I think that I can accept someone's apology and then wait to see what they do. I don't let them in my house again for a while, but I'll wait because I believe I can remember when I started to heal and change. Bless the people who fucking gave me another chance and another chance. Bless their hearts for forgiving me. I will be forever indebted.
I think it's part of that. But I also feel like it's part the fact at the tail end there, I'm rarely given a second chance. Like I really like on my major fuck ups, I was never given a second chance. And then on my half major fuck ups, I wasn't given a second chance. I gotta be like, it gotta be little mistakes like, oh, I'm sorry, I stepped on your toe. All right, I give you another chance. Like I don't really get second chances like that.
Well, I'm sorry because you deserve them.
I'm like a 4-time felon. The court system never gave me a second chance. Like the only reason I'm still on the streets is because I had some money and some game to me.
Yeah, that's a whole nother. I mean, God, we could talk about that punishment and.
I feel like the kid part was a little. I think it depends on the impression of the child. Like some people are just weak-willed and weak-minded. Because me as a kid, I grew up with an entertaining side of the family. All they did was smoke coke and drink. I don't smoke coke at all. I might drink every now and then, but I'm more so of a weed smoker. I knew that half of the shit that they were doing was bad. And I knew that I wasn't going to fucking do that shit because of the different scenarios they didn't put me in. And I knew the outcome of what's going to happen. So I just feel like for that instance, for where most people are impressionable, I just feel like it's more so the willpower of that person, because it's like you kind of have an intuition in yourself to know what's wrong and what's right.
I think you know, that's actually something that's true, that it's not exactly what happened to you, it's how you process it. Because you're right, you could have two kids in a family sort of experience the same thing and they completely process it differently. And so there is truth to that. Absolutely. And it's difficult. My experience has been that they still have something they're going to have to deal with, and how they deal with it is going to have to be up to them eventually. That's what's going to happen. We all have to own our shit. I mean, that's what we're talking about. Eventually we have to, it's not about what the other person does or whether they apologize or they even mean it or not. It's what I'm doing to me. It's what I'm doing to others. That's what's important to me now.
Facts. I agree with that 1000%. I'm on, me and a good friend had a conversation today, and he kind of is like on the same path, of what you said. Pino's like, the only way I'll remember that you did me wrong is if I hold this grudge. Like, this will forever hold you accountable, right? And he was like, Steph, if you want to start remembering when people have some hate in your heart. And I'm just like, no, I don't think I can do that, because I'd rather just have capacity for better shit to come instead of holding on to shit that's inevitable. Someone's always going to be around to do you dirty, have an ill intention, or be a manipulator, a deceiver, or all the things. I don't have time to try to, pick and choose those people. Like, no, I can't fuck with them because of that. I want to naturally be able to not have those people be attracted to me, because I'm vibrating all the way up here. If we're going to use buzzwords and shit, I want to vibrate all the way the fuck up here.
That's right.
So that's why I try to keep my shit light. I try to keep my heart light as a feather. I'm just out here hey, people may call me naive or green sometimes. I have discernment, motherfucker. I can read a room, goddammit.
Yep.
And then when
it's
I need
both.
to say something, I'm going to motherfucking say something. I'm very assertive.
Yeah. It's a both. It's an and.
We don't always have to address something. You know what I'm saying? Goddammit. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going, whatever you, my cat, I'm sorry, I got a cat.
That's what I thought it was a cat.
She fucking with my feet.
I was about to say, that nigga freaky.
It's the little one. I don't know the big one. The big one around here somewhere. But I'm also starting to learn now, like, I don't have to address every single time I get upset with somebody or a situation that I feel like is fucked up. I'm gonna just let shit play out now. Because again, I'm trying to just be more lighter out here in these streets. That's all.
You see, I gotta address it. I'm still petty, and I'm comfortable enough to admit that I'm petty like that. Like, you're not gonna get one over on me and just think it's that easy. It's over. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say something. I'm going to alert you to the fact that I know the game you run. That's why a lot of people don't like me. I've been realizing this in my day-to-day activities. You know why people don't really like me? Not because I'm doing anything overtly bad to them. It's just that I see the line of bullshit you selling, and I refuse to be a customer. I'm not even here trying to stop your hustle. If you can find another sucker, go ahead, go do your thing. But I'm not buying this bullshit.
So can I ask you a question? Just because you don't buy it, right, don't even mean you got to tell them you're not going to buy it. Listen, I feel like I'm an assertive woman. I've been face to face with a couple niggas and I shouldn't have been. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the man was 6'4". I ain't number 5'4". I'm in his chest just ready to knuck a few buck fight, because what you got is me fucked up. In that time of me seeing his bullshit, I don't know what came over me. I was like, girl, hold on, wait a minute. Listen, hey, man.
See, and that might be my problem. See, I got the muscle for the get back, so I'm not really scared to approach it. Like my at all times, my default and final plan will be, fuck it, we could fight.
No.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what I leave with. I'm saying I know I have that.
Yeah.
It's my final resort. It's like I know that I can fight.
Yeah.
I've knocked a lot of niggas out. I've done this. This is what I do. So if you want to get physical, let's get physical. But I would prefer we could lean towards diplomacy. Let's just use our words. But if that's not an option, then I always got plan D.
I try not to take it there. I try not to take it there because I know I'm like a soda bottle or a soda all shooken up. Like once you bust, I'm gonna release everything that I was holding inside directly on you. So I would try
If I
to.
said that, hold on, pause. Okay, pause. I'm sorry. I'm childish right now. The drink is kicking in.
You are childish right now. I get it, Vito. I'm not mad at you.
I feel like that was bait. That was tip. Okay, continue, Juice. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You holding it all in and you're letting it out all over her face. Go ahead. Keep going.
I didn't say I would let it all out over her face, giggity, but
Going somewhere.
Not the giggity.
Gotta go somewhere.
Not the giggity. But okay.
Giggity. The cool giggity at that. Giggity. Yeah. But yeah.
I can't see you. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I can't see you. Your camera's black.
No, she's in the darkness. I just saw her move in the shadows. I don't know how I saw that with these diabetic eyes, but
excuse me? I have on a fucking light in my room. Why? What do you mean I'm in the darkness?
I asked you in the side chat, and I guess you never acknowledged it, but I asked you, was there something wrong with your camera? Because it's
turn your camera off and on. Turn it off and then back on.
Devastation upon my soul. Are you serious?
No, you still blacked out. You go out and come back in. Reset your camera.
See, I already knew it was gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah, we know.
We can hear you perfectly.
It was something. We can hear you, but we just can't see you.
Say.
I wanted her finish. Oh well, never mind. I was gonna say I wanted her finish her point before she left out, just because. But it's cool. But
I was getting what she was saying. She's a shook up soda bottle, and when she let that rage out, it probably gets very messy. Because I used to be like that. I was the nigga who I burn it all down.
But if you leave that soda bottle alone long enough, that fizz calms on back down, and you can open it back regular with no mess, no spray.
But it don't taste the same. It don't taste the same.
It ain't flat yet.
It tastes better, I think.
No, it don't.
I think it tastes better.
What if you're not even that mad at the person? You're actually holding all this anger from years ago for other people. So
can you see me now?
Mad at someone that doesn't really have a whole lot to do with what's going on at this moment.
That's been my new favorite phrase, Susie. Don't bleed on who didn't cut you.
That's right.
And that's way more than we know, man.
It's not fair to that non-innocent bystander to bear the weight of all the aggression I have for all these other people. And it's Brooklyn said, yes, the fuck it is. Brooklyn agrees with you. She's ready to whoop ass at any moment.
That stops you from bleeding on people who didn't cut you.
Very true. If you fist the cuff with every person that accosts you, then yeah, you don't have no reason to hold no animosities. But it's like what Susie said. If your tribe or your culture you grew up in or the home you were in you don't know you were in poverty until you meet somebody that isn't in poverty. You don't know that you're
No, for real.
My mother reminded us every day we was poor. She said, "Nigga, we broke. You think we got shit just because I buy you shit?"
I didn't find out.
I thought we were straight until
I honestly
would go
did not find out I was.
I thought I was straight till I would go to my cousin CJ house and see that each one of them got their own room, their own bed, their own TV, their own game system. They had a sunroom. They got a patio. They got a undercar porch, multiple bathrooms, actual office area with the computer desk, and a living room that people really don't sit in your den, and paved in basketball court. And then I realized, okay, they're living on a different level than where we at. I got some stuff, but I ain't got what the fuck he got.
Exactly.
Like even a couple months back,
I feel like
Brooklyn,
that going over. Damn it! It just slipped my damn brain.
My uncle's house that you knew though.
Live my uncle's house. He live in Akakeet, Maryland, so that's not too far from. It's like 30 minutes outside of DC, like going towards La Plata, like if you was going to Eastern Shore and shit. His house
is a place called
like
Tuckahoe.
The basement, the pool, 6 bedrooms, 2-tier deck with the wraparound screen. I didn't even know porches came with fucking ceiling fans. I was like,
swing
and the TV outside. So yeah, that's when I knew I was poor, and I didn't know I was poor until I got to high school too. When I met my baby daddy, and I didn't know what the first of the month was until I got to high school too.
And even not on the financial side, like me and Brooklyn discovered back in January, where I was talking with her about 4-H camp. And
a little rough, but not ghetto.
And she was like, you know,
hold on.
Juice, can you hear Benny?
I don't know if she can. Can you hear me, Juicy?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
She can't hear nobody.
Go out and come back in, Juice.
Who, as far as me?
Yes.
I can hear Philly.
You can hear me, but you can't hear nobody else.
No.
Oh. Okay, you have to leave and come back because
they were talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Juice.
No, was they talking to me? Was what I was
Benny was talking and you were still talking when Benny was talking. He waited until you had got done with your story.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay, let me go back out then.
All right.
StreamYard been tripping.
Yes, see, it's every time.
It's the Easter solstice. That's what that is.
This is Mercury's out of retrograde.
Saturn's in retrograde. That's what they said.
And you know what they say about the rings around Saturn.
Yeah.
They're full of gas.
It's a ring that most of these bitches will never have around their finger. No.
Oh, man. Okay. I think Benny was gonna go where I was going, but let me see where he was going.
Yeah, that like talking with her about 4-H camp and summer camp. She from New York. She from Brooklyn and a part of the Bronx. And from where she was like the kids didn't come back when they went to sleepaway camp. Like when they left, they never came back. And I'm like, what? No, it's a summer camp. We go every year. And she, I'm not telling them that part, but you know, she was lit. We was high on mushrooms. Let's put that part out there. The same batch that Vino, that same batch. Yes, that batch
that had Vino on the balcony.
I can laugh out loud about that joke now.
Yeah, you used to laugh at it unconsciously.
I don't gotta hide it no more though.
You were the horriblest hider, Philly. I'm
not a good liar.
You were horrible at hide and seek.
I
said, 4-H camp, I learned to swim at. And she said, you been to sleepaway camp and you came back? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck you mean? And she was like, oh, nah, when people go to sleepaway camp where I'm at, they don't never come back. You don't see them no more. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I go to YouTube. I'm pulling up 4-H camp videos and people out in the woods and swinging on swings and all that shit. And here she come with her answer. I could have just turned this.
I'm coming. Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, sorry, I'm sewing my work pants. Yes, so in New York, growing up, we lived real poor. So we heard of this thing called sleepaway camp. We didn't know what it was. We just knew people went and left for weeks and then came back at the end of the summer, supposed to. Well, every time somebody left, they never came back. So we used to think when you went to sleepaway camp, you would get kidnapped, died, or something, and you would never come back. So I used to be scared of 4-H camp because I used to think kids would go to 4-H camp and some Michael Myers, Jason type stuff would happen to them like at Crystal Lake. And so that's what I thought sleepaway camp was real stories of what happened with the kids dying. And so when Benny told me he was in 4-H camp, I was like, yo, you survived. Like, in my mind, I'm like, he was chased around the woods with a knife and somebody was trying to kill him. So then I tell him about my camp experience, and I found out that my camp experience wasn't camp. It was a day camp. No, it was daycare.
It was like, a summer program.
Yeah. So it was for us, like we ate the school lunch and stuff like that. But I never heard of kids going in the woods, sleeping in cabins.
They'd be gone for a week or so.
They'd be gone for a week or two without their parents and actually coming back. None of the kids I was friends with ever came back. And I'd never seen them before. So I used to think they were dead. I used to put RIP and write their name and put it in my composition notebook, and my first page would be dedicated to all my friends that didn't come back because I thought they were dead. It's like Crystal Lake.
Yeah. No, them kids is just living a better life. They parents see that summer camp was just a precursor to the dad saying, like, I got a better job. We moving out the project.
Yeah, and that's what I told her. I said, those are people, because she was like, we was at the bottom of the bottom already. And I'm like, those people either moved to other states or they moved to other cities or whatever. She was like, no, nobody ever moved. And I'm like, no, that's kind of what that was. She was like, they would have after the final night of a family, they would all, sit around, drink, play cards, smoke, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when they would pack up to leave, those people, she would see them leave, but the kids would never go, but she would still see some of the family members of the kids still in the hood.
But it'll be like their mom and their dad, like little African boy. I used to call him African Booty Scratcher because he was my bully. But he literally left. And I thought they sent him to sleepaway camp to get killed because he was bad. So, like I said, Crystal Lake was my introduction to sleepaway camp. So I'm thinking, oh my God, these parents are throwing these kids out here and they gotta survive.
I don't mean to laugh at your trauma, girl. I really don't. But
I'm laughing because I know my mother definitely would have did it. My mother would have sent me away to get killed because I was bad as hell. She was like, y'all taking care of kids over there. Look, I got this little nigga over here. Look just like his father. I'm tired of him.
Y'all put the kids down over there.
I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go to sleepaway camp because I didn't want to get murdered. And that was my fear for the longest time. Benny is the first person I ever met that went to sleepaway camp and survived.
It's like an escape room.
I went there too, so you met me too.
Yeah, the first time I'm like, the little African boy, his mama and daddy still lived upstairs, but I never saw him again. And I'm like, okay, they killed their son.
He got deported at the camp.
The first time I ever went to a version of sleepaway camp, I was 16.
He definitely got deported. That nigga did something like eat one of the raccoons. He ate like one of the wildlife, and they was like, send this nigga back home.
See, there goes 3. That's 3 now that you know. They all made it. Benny made it. Vito made it. Juice made it. I never
Juice made, and that's real that Juice made it because they was transporting them women. They was trafficking them women.
Ugly cry. Like when I say ugly cry, my eyes was red, my face was red. I was doing the.
It looked like you want to cry.
I could not believe that people survived and it wasn't Crystal Lake.
She was like, "You mean to tell me I was sending my kids to summer camp?"
Because I thought I was sending them off to get slaughtered.
I was in Aspen, Colorado. I was in Aspen, Colorado for 8 weeks.
Yeah. All the way from DC?
Yeah.
Well, now I will say this, Brooklyn, you're right to not send them because it's a little bit of gay shit that go on at those camps.
Yeah, I told her that part. I told her that part. She was worried about the murder, and I'm like,
so you're not worried about the gay shit. So the gay shit is cool.
Okay. You're not worried about the teabagging. You're worried about the.
You're worried about the kids getting hacked up.
And see, the one I went with, the one that I went to, it was full of bad kids and shit. So we didn't stay in cabins and shit. We had house mothers, so we had hostess that had and we I'm not talking like no little house. I'm talking big ass fucking mansions. One of our host mothers.
But
you wasn't at sleepaway camp. You was at boarding school.
That's what I said. She wasn't.
But think about it. Think about it circling back around to what Miss Susie was saying, where just like how Brooklyn didn't know, think about all the other kids in her neighborhood that didn't know.
Look, I told my cousin and my cousin was tripping out that you went to day camp and that you survived.
She said
all thought kids died.
She told me the kids from my hood would call me a liar.
Yeah, they would.
She was like, they'd call you a liar and they'd have whooped your ass for you lying about going to sleepaway camp. And so, you know, and that's just like not too long ago on Dion Cole when he had D.L. Hughley up there and they were talking about the program with the kids where they would do certain tests with certain kids where they would take them out the class and do all this other stuff. And a lot of people didn't know that happened. Brooklyn, she was a test to that. She's had to do those testing things before. So you don't know until you get around other people on what's normal and what ain't normal. Like sauce and potted meat is normal to me because I grew up in the country. But you tell somebody in the city, like, you eating what? Gelatin pig juice with vegetables in it, and you eating minced whatever, like mushed bone and meat and flesh to make a pate. That's normal to you. We wouldn't dare eat that. That's like Brooklyn said, that's cat food.
That's what we fed our cat.
But so normalcy depends on where you're at, the demographic, and who knows. And that's all. And it's sad to say, even with pedophilia, if it's something that's been passed down traditionally to that family, it's normal because it happened to me and it happened to you and it happened to this one, and we all collectively know, but we don't speak on it. So, you know, it's a family secret type thing, and I guess it is kind of better to address those issues when they happen, as opposed to letting them fester. So you don't, you know, you get your resolution a little faster. You get down to is it really worth giving or taking or accepting an apology of someone when an infraction happens? But yeah, you know, you don't know.
I got one question before y'all slip out. I got one question. Where'd Vino go? Oh, dang, the two people I really wanted to ask, like, what is
something must have overheated. That's why I said StreamYard been acting up when we have a panel of 6 people. So we do apologize for the technical difficulties. We're gonna keep the show moving and running. Okay, so Vino is still somewhere here because he just let Juice up. So it's something going on. We're gonna keep it moving. I believe that he can hear us. What were you up? Well, what's the question anyway?
No, I mean, for anybody, okay, so I'm pretty sure people have met people with, y'all just canceling out like why?
Tell me, StreamYard been tripping.
talking about summer camp.
Yeah, see, that's the
We're
niggas
getting killed off because we had.
I don't know anything about no 4-H go away camp shit, so don't kick me out, bitch. I'm trying to just be a part.
I don't either.
Nothing about
Two just happened, Juice and Vino. They were like, oh, we let 2 go. And they took their asses. That's why they ain't on StreamYard no more. Because they was like, oh shit, they did survive sleepaway camp. And they can yoke their asses up out y'all StreamYard, see? They come back to you in the future. But no, I'm pretty sure you know somebody with sleepaway camp, but I just wanted to know, like, did y'all really like go swimming and tubing and playing in the woods and slept in a room with other people? I really wanted to know that, like, the stuff that be on TV, is that real?
We'll react when they pop back up, but there's 2 messages in the back.
They in the multi-universe right now. They're on a different timeline.
Yes,
with him, either his phone died or they overheated.
Check your message.
So y'all went to camp for summer. I ran
for
track.
the summer.
I did AAU. I did sports for the summertime, so I just ran track.
Susie said she in there. She couldn't hear us. That's why she jumped out. She waiting on Vino to put her back in.
I'm supposed to go and check my stuff so I can get admin rights for this. So I should have mine next week so I can kind of jump back and forth and be
no plan. You just be doing shit, and I guess that's what you're gonna be doing tomorrow. Is getting your admin credentials.
I told y'all I was on vacation.
Thank y'all for letting me crash. I'm out. I just wanted to,
once they pop back up,
I can't believe this shit real because I am so serious.
I learned archery. I did dance. I did swimming. And campfire songs and all that shit.
Y'all okay? So that's one of the things I didn't know that y'all really do was campfire songs. I just thought that was something that was on Nickelodeon. That y'all really sitting down.
You had a morning song and a night song.
So, do you remember any of the songs?
Hell no. But they were all chipper and cheery and 4-H our home.
Some Nickelodeon shit.
Now that I'm older, corny shit. Yeah, it was Salute Your Shorts. It was Nickelodeon. It was Camp Alla Walla and all that shit. Like that's what
we hold you in our hearts.
Yeah, and then all the camp
it makes me wanna.
Right.
Okay.
All the camp songs were like that, where they would have those drop-off words or blended words, and it would be cheery and chipper. And so you would do one at night. Where it'd be the circle of everybody at camp with a big ass fire in the middle, and you got rocks to sit on and shit. And then like big enough rocks that 2 or 3 people could sit on. There weren't no chairs in the woods. It was set up like this. I mean, they could have had chairs, but you logs and rocks and shit like that you would sit on, and the the American flag might be there off to the side or something.
Did y'all actually have like a camp flag? Like a camp flag?
You had the American flag with the camp flag under it, log cabin. The whole shebang.
Yeah, I remember doing like an overnight camping trip with the YMCA, and I believe that it was in Nashville. I can't remember. It was like the Bell, because the Bell Witch was there, and so there was the Bell something park. And they said that one of the cabins was haunted. And if you go out at a certain night to use the bathroom, you might be able to see the Bell Witch haunting that particular. So I did have one overnight experience, but not like a whole weekend or a whole week or nothing like that. And it scared the shit out of me.
And they all got their little stories and little tales and you might get one motherfucker to die every couple years type shit. They drowned or if you slip and fall on the rocks on the hike, or you might you might get stung by a bee and ain't nobody know you was allergic, or you might drown in the pond or in the lake or some shit. So shit happens, but it's not to the. I imagine y'all all is like
it's not like an urban legend and shit like that of the lake house that y'all went to. You know what I'm saying?
Because you gotta look at it like this: you might have 10 actual adults in their 30s and 40s, your administration people. Your counselors would be 17, 18, 16, 15. And then the actual camp people will be your 14, 13, 12, all the way down to like 5. So your campers will be like 5 to 13, 5 to 12. Your counselors would be that 12 to 17, and then your upper administration would be anybody from 18 to 20 some, 30 some years old. And that's, the structure of the camp. So those 10 to 15 adults can't watch. You might have 200, 300, 400 kids all together. And each counselor might have 20 to 30 in his group that he's in watch of. So if you at the pool, it's hard to watch 30 little kids. If you out in the woods, it's hard to watch 30 little kids and the curious one not know to not pick up this snake or not wander over this way, to stay on this path, or to, hey, don't swat at the bees, so forth and so on. So you had those type things, and that's why you had to sign waivers in case anything did happen. So it ain't all fictional with the way her mind frame with this sleepaway camp, because V, she wanted to know, V and Juice. Well, I don't know where Juice went. I don't think he can hear me.
I thought you said you had on a cowboy hat. Trill. Vino, it's just on you now.
It's just on me? Oh, this is messing up. Okay. There we go. What's up? Oh, I don't even know who I just bought up. This shit is crazy. You bought a Trill. I did. I just bought up Trill. It was the worst thing ever.
And he lied to. Oh, there we go.
I'm still nigga. I wasn't allowed on that Steve.
You better stand on business and actually have one the cowboy hat when you come up. But
that was my emoji.
Okay.
Damn it, Philly.
Hey Trill, how are you, love?
How you guys doing up here? What's up, my guys? Benny.
What up, though?
Susie's ready for everything.
I'm gonna say I got a hat too.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the crease in the middle of it so I'll feel like, and I'm gonna talk like this.
That's really not a cowboy hat. That's a cotton picking hat.
That's what I said. I was a field nigga. I wasn't allowed on Steve because I'd have ran off.
10 gallon.
No, I remember. I remember, just kind of standing on business, getting away from the camp whole situation. I remember when Benny and Trill stood on business and they gave each other a real apology about some misunderstandings. And sometimes things are just as simple as just having the conversation, opening up the floor, opening up your ears, opening up your hearts, because it'd be a whole lot. I feel like there'd be a whole lot of love, and there also be a whole lot of hate around us too. But you got to be accepting and, to that real, genuine love that's around you. So when somebody does apologize to you and you can see and feel that it's genuine, it's okay to move on from certain situations.
And then us being men, I'm muted.
No, you're not muted.
Oh, okay. Now, and then us being men, it took us a while. And then, we both realized it, but I was the one that was wrong, so I should have just apologized. So I'm glad I did say something and just not leave my nigga out there hanging like that. You feel me? Because I ain't even that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get to see it, but we all know it because, we was in the green room. You feel me? But, it's sometimes a nigga be going through it, and then people, you trigger. You easily trigger. We all make mistakes, man. We all up against it, you know what I'm saying? But being grown and then nothing really happening, you know what I'm saying? Benny can most definitely push me out my chair. You feel me? No doubt about it.
Yeah, when you said I'm running to the camera, I kind of lost it, because where are you running to, Trill?
See how we do it? See how y'all do me?
But you see, I want to also say this, even though we offer a lot of jokes, Trill, you offer a lot of inspiration to what I do, because I look at situations like how me and you was kind of raised and the shit that we had to endure and kind of brave in these streets, and to even in the days when we was really out here like loose cannons, to have somebody talk to you and offer a genuine apology and a genuine like, hey, let me extend this olive branch. Those were things we used to turn our heads up at back in the day because you didn't know if it was a trap.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's a situation when I got in the chair, you know what I'm saying? So for that to not deter me for still being that type of brother, thanks to myself and thanks to the Most High, you feel me? Then the type of men that I have around me, you feel me? Plus Benny be deserving it, you know what I'm saying? He a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes shit, he up against it too, just like me. You feel me? So we'll make my problems bigger than his problems. You know what I'm saying? So we all the same. That's why we here. And we all live psycho.
It take time for some people to get to that. But like Vino just said, yeah, sometimes that apology is to set up because I didn't get you the first time. Let me apologize to get you back, so I can really make sure the knife goes all the way through.
Man, that's too much thinking and plotting and emotions.
Hey, you gotta understand, we living through traumas though.
And I get that. I totally understand that. I'm speaking like specifically for me, like, man, I ain't got time.
Yeah, that's because you ain't seen the other end of that, of believing a nigga. And it like, this is how I learned this famous line: the devil will feed you the pie so that you'll eat the poison.
For sure.
And that's how I learned it. I learned it through a bullshit apology. A nigga set me up. He apologized just so he can get me out of pocket so that he can get me even more.
Right. And we talked about that. That's how I got in my situation, right?
Yeah.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? But it's an old, I believe, an African proverb. It goes something like, and what that translates to is never turn your back on your enemy.
What is it? What is it again? Say it one more time.
Oh, it's the African dialect. It's
I was gonna make you do it the same way the second time.
Okay? Nah, we already know what happened. You snatched that Twinkie from that fat nigga and you thought he wouldn't do it to you.
That's the fat thing right there. I had to apologize to Benny because I called the police on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say that I snitched on Benny, and that's why I had to apologize to him publicly. You know what I'm saying? Because I took that nigga pastry.
He was like, he already had 4 of them. What do you need the other one for?
He was like, fuck all that. That nigga too fast.
He ain't had to take mine.
Me in the back. That nigga was running out of breath, but he could still pull that gun up. Wow. I got some for your ass.
But I remember though, one time I was on the phone with Vino and I had fussed at my son a little bit, and I found out that I was wrong for fussing at him. And I went and I apologized to him. You remember that, Vino? He was like, did you just apologize to your kid? Like, Edith never apologized to me even when she was wrong.
Edith ain't never. I remember right now when she punched me right here, she gave me a clean little and motherfucking, it's still like click to this. You ain't gonna make your jaw click a little. It still clicked to this day, and she was dead ass wrong. Never apologized to me enough. And she looked at me and said, the next time I'm talking, you just be quiet. And that was the rule.
I try to be that example. Like, and y'all know I love my mama. But I don't remember my mom ever apologizing to me, like, maybe had she made a mistake and she just came and apologized. And I think a lot of people, especially among the Black community, that we didn't grow up hearing our parents apologize to us. And that's one of the reasons why we don't know how to do it or how to accept them, is because we never got an example of an apology from the people that were raising us. And I mean, and they're not wrong for it. We grew up to either be better or we continued the cycle. And I just decided
they were absolutely wrong for it.
Yeah.
They were absolutely wrong. But
how did they know that they were wrong if they didn't grow up and get in one either?
Because it's your duty to try to find and learn better. Like no bullshit. I'm glad you said this because motherfucking, I was watching, I don't know if everybody else watches Power, Raising Canaan, but they just had the series finale this past Friday. And Kanan, who is the lead character, and his mother had a conversation that I didn't know that I needed as a young black man. They had a conversation between a single black mother raising a black son that I did not know I needed to hear. And it was him just basically saying, I love you. I'm always going to love you. You're my mother. I just keep wanting you to do what's right by me, and you keep dropping the ball. But I keep believing that you can be what I need you to be. And we know there's flaws in it. Like, I'm a grown ass man right now knowing that my mother fucked up. My mother had a lot of flaws, but she did what she could with what she had and what she knew at the time.
That's right.
Should she have done better? Should she have tried to be better? Yes. But I can't blame her for only knowing what she knew at the time.
And you got to put it in context too, Vino. Like, you were talking about apologies. When's this fucking country going to apologize to you for what they're
never
doing
going to
now and what
apologize
they've
to
done?
me.
You're right. You're absolutely right, which means that's why we get to apologize to each other. That's why I get to apologize to you as a white woman. I get to say, I am so fucking sorry for what happened and what has continued to happen. I can say that. I don't have to do anything other than to acknowledge the horror of what's happening. And Philly, you're right. You get so hard in order to survive. The last fucking thing you want to do is open your heart at a moment when you are in constant fear of your own life and your children's lives. I don't know what that feels like. I watched my black family go through it. I mean, I was right next to them, but it wasn't done to me. And there's a big fucking difference of growing up in a black family and being black. And I know that difference. I know that difference. I lived it. So I can apologize to all of you. And you're right. If we want our children to do something, we have to do it first.
If
we want them to be kind, we have to be kind. We want to be generous, they have to be. We have to be generous. If we want them to be principled, we have to be principled. And I've apologized to my daughter. I sat down and apologized. None of that. I gave her opportunities and still do to tell me what I did wrong, because sometimes I don't even know what the fuck I did that hurt her. And she gets to tell me, and you know what I don't say? I never said that.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, I knew it at the time. But no, I just go, that's fucking awful what I did. And I'm so sorry. And she said the best thing to say is not sorry. Say I was wrong. Say the words you were wrong. I was wrong, and how do I make it up to you? How do I make it better?
I blame my mother for pissing in that bitch's wig.
Oh.
I knew
you. I blame my mother.
What were you about to ask Trill?
Make a joke at the end of this.
No, this is some real god. This ain't even a joke.
That's what I said, Trill. What were you about to say, Trill?
This ain't a joke. Hold on, let me land my plane real quick.
Let me fly.
Look, I'm not even making a joke. It sounds funny, yes. But I blame my mother for pissing in that bitch wig. Because, see, what had happened was I had got called so many fat motherfuckers by my mother. When I heard that shit in the background, it triggered me. It really did.
It does.
And I was like, yo, what is the quickest way I could get revenge on this bitch right now?
It was like Michael Myers. You know how you always heard his mama in the background? And that would make him flip out and twist. Like, he had the same problem. He had mommy issues.
Well, that's how
Jason Voorhees too.
That's how we create dangerous people, because we're abusive towards them. And
I just didn't get an apology as a child. I got one as an adult, like growing up and, just having conversation, because, me and my mom ain't always been as cool as we are now. We've had a rickety-rockety relationship, but, she's my best friend.
You know what? And I realize that happens a lot between mothers and daughters. Mothers will offer that daughter an apology for not making them the woman that they envision, but they rarely do that for sons. They don't say, I'm sorry in the spots where I lacked for you as a son or as a mother. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that same word as a mom.
Yeah.
I ain't
My
gonna lie,
mother
I'm
didn't
glad.
say I love you for real to me until the day I almost lost my life.
Mm.
I'm glad that mine's never apologized, because now I just use that shit to eat them up in their old age. You know how they kind of slow now. You know what I'm saying?
The
I be
bitch
saying,
died
man, they
early. I
can't make
couldn't
no
even use it.
mistake.
I can't even use it as guilt trip. Like,
Holding a grudge.
Because I'm in a wheelchair, so I'll be like, y'all done fucked up as parents, and you can't do nothing else about it. It's all your fault.
Oh my
They
goodness.
never. I put all that's the people. How'd you heal so good, Trill? I put the whole burden on my parents.
You know what? That's the true definition of you standing on business. Then I don't have nothing to say.
that's smart. I wish I could do that. I wish I still had parents to blame it on.
You could
I probably
just
wouldn't
go
blame
wherever
much
they
on my
are, go in the
daddy. My
corner,
daddy was my good sense.
build you a shrine or something like that with some of their stuff on there, and you just tell them, you know, you fucked up, right? I need to get this off my chest, because in the spirit,
This nigga crazy.
I need to be at peace.
I'm good with the spirit. That's why I said granted, everybody has their level of mommy issues, daddy issues, but mine really ain't that deep. Like I tell people all the time, my mother's the reason that I have a calculated demeanor. My mother instilled the cold nature in me. She told me this world is going to be unforgiving. You're a black man in America. You're going to be guilty before anything else. She gave me the scoop, and that's the best she could do in what she knew of the world.
I mean, because we didn't make the laws, right? White folk make the laws for their best over everybody, Asians, Indians, you name it. You feel me?
That's
So
right.
Mexicans, so they made it for themselves. So of course we would never win there until we start making laws. You know what I'm saying? And when these laws was made, Philly, back to what you was gonna say, when this stuff was going on, I can't legitimately take Miss Susie's apology because she didn't have nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? Even in your culture, you was the prize. You know, so when the white man apologizes like that, then I can fully accept it. You know what I'm saying? But then I gotta remember that, hey, he just saying that to get a little closer to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that goes back and sum it all up in the circle. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, man. If we, at the age that we are, and let's just have a real conversation, right? Since we got the doctor and the therapist here, and we got company. I don't know. Oh, that's Star Funny. What's up?
Steph Funny. Hey, how you doing?
You know I ain't got my glasses on, and I'm too
It's
cute
okay.
to wear.
Having a great time listening to you.
Yes. At my age now, if I'm still referring back to the trauma of my childhood, and I had like a teenager, I had a young adulthood, I had all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 plus. That should be like a non-factor for so long. I've been, handling my business and taking care of myself and the ones that surround me like a man for so long.
Can I
that
pause
doesn't
that though?
apply anymore.
Can I pause that? Because that notion I don't feel is accurate, because if it's been instilled in you from the beginning, all you've been doing is building on that foundation, and it becomes a deeper rooted issue than you even think it is, because it's something that's been ingrained in you from an early age.
It's what makes you who you are.
Yeah,
all of
I'm
those
old enough to
traumas.
have went back and changed my major in college 3 times, and actually had be close to a doctorate in all of them. That's how old I am.
You was a professional student.
There's also when it comes to reinventing yourself. At some point in your life, when you start taking accountability, you realize that these are no longer their decisions; these were mine, because I didn't even listen as a kid. Huh?
But they are their decisions. No, because think about it like this. All right, I'm gonna use myself as an example.
Right.
If I realized that every time I got in trouble, I faced the harshest punishment, you start moving differently so that you don't have to face punishment. You start moving in a clandestine type, way where, okay, your movements will not be discovered. Now it starts bleeding into your everyday life. Now you're being closed off and clandestine with your partner. Now you're being closed off and clandestine with your friends. Now you're starting, everything is built off of the fact that, hey, from the beginning, I was taught that I would be perceived in the harshest light. So let's not ever see the light.
Now, for those, because I'm from Watts, you feel me? So, I got a GED, but I do know what clandestine means. It's like the opposite of being transparent, right? Which means that you're being sly, or you're being sneaky, or you're being untrue. You know what I'm saying? But if you was just being an honest person, you would still not face consequences. So you chose to say, let me clean up my shit and play my game a little better in these streets because I want to do what I want to do. And then you using discipline for doing what you want to do, you feel me, as an excuse and a crutch to say, oh, it's their fault.
I'm just saying it becomes the building block of your character.
Was habitual liar that habitually had to be in the trenches and in the dirt to move how I move, like a snake.
No, but I'm just saying it becomes the building block for your habitual habits. Like, okay,
I could put let
me give one that be better suited to where you are. You grew up in the streets. You grew up in a gangbang culture, right?
All the black culture is gangbang culture.
I know, but let's just for this specific argument. Let's
not say like
no. Let's just for this specific argument. For this specific argument. Okay. Not a gangbang culture. You grew up in a street culture. It was a G code to what you did, right?
Grew up black.
Grew up in the black culture.
You grew up in a black culture. We have an aggressive way that we speak when we're maneuvering through the street that it is understood when you're being more serious. Sometimes that demeanor bleeds over in how you speak to people on a professional level.
That's true.
I don't know, because depending on where you are, you know what I'm saying? They talking like that to you anyway. We seen Diddy, you know what I'm saying, no homo, make these people run through the bridge and go get a cheesecake. We seen this. So we know like money gives you the...
But that's it bleeding over. He was living a life that he had set up for himself, a way that he had learned to maneuver.
It was somebody that said, hell no, we're not about to let niggas move over here. So put that shit in the laws. Let's not even play this little, we about to make a whole mob and get them out of here. Make sure that we put that shit in the laws so they get it right off front.
I'm specifically just speaking of behavioral things, like how you speak, like and because I see it in you sometimes. The tone, like I don't take it personal because I know how you're speaking and I know the heart behind the person speaking. But there's times where you speak to people and the tone can be misread, and it ain't that you're really trying to
voice. See, I even understand. Like if I was really talking like this with the authority of my true tone, then that would even set people off. So I talk kind of like this, like up, because I read it in the book. Like if you
not even that, it's not even the tone, my nigga. I'm talking about like certain. Yeah, some of it is tone, but it's not so much the tone as certain vernaculars, certain body postures, body language that you speak with. That it is ingrained in your nature because that's how you grew up.
So I got loud shoulders.
You do. Your knees don't move, but your shoulders got hella.
Your shoulders is loud. Your body moving is
crazy. Your knees ain't shit, but your shoulders, nigga, they be talking extra.
It's the way your ears wiggle when you get excited.
But there's also a such thing as
I understand you, sir.
You were speaking from like what we have been ingrained when we were younger and how we were raised and the behaviors, and we pick it up from our parents. There's also a such thing as, people don't necessarily grow just by age, right? So you have to actually do some work to grow, to learn, and to gain discernment and wisdom and shit like that, right? But also we have to understand that when certain traumatic events happen to certain people and they don't know how to function after that, niggas be stuck in that gear when they went through the most trauma. Mm-hmm. They will be stuck there mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all the things. So
we got 40 years of people going to private schools to get a private education so they can go right into the CIA because their mothers and their dads and all them was in it. Like, we live in such a layer of a world that little shit we be tripping on, like somebody's tone and like I'm free. You asking for reparations, but you mad at my tone? Like I'm free. Like this is how I speak. And if it's not really a threat to your life or your or anything else you got, you're just moving with pride and false sense of, you know what I'm saying, arrogance, really. Because even if you talk to me like that, I'm not gonna want to beat you up, like, because you was like, yeah, motherfucker, because this is how I feel. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You spittle. It's that spittle that's on my forehead. I'm low. You feel me? So I know to back up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's my choice. It's my choice. I control my life. I control the decisions I make. I control the perception and things that I see it and how I want to utilize that in the information that I gain. And then it's only my level of understanding. So how can I let everybody else? How can I mean, come on.
I think that the great thing about human nature, though, Trill, is that those traumas, like I said, they build you into who you are. And you have multiple choices of how you're going to handle that, right? You can either say, you know what, I'm going to let this root continue. I'm going to use a plant as an example, a tree, a plant, or whatever. You can continue to let that specific root build and grow and go down into the, into the ground, or you can cut it off. Because every root in that stump ain't a long root. Some of those roots they're dead. Some of those roots are dead, but you have other roots that continue to grow and build you into who you are.
All right, now,
and whatever you see on the outside, you can cut and change things about that. You can display yourself different from what is rooting you.
So all three of us are saying the same thing.
Yes.
I'm just saying that it's a moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to live in that. You don't have to be
that. If you allow that moment to carry on into your next moment, at that point, it's your bad. And because of all of our lives on here and how long we've been living lives, I have to be honest with you. If you're still tripping, I mean, that's a weakness.
But that's kind of like if we go back to the 4-H. That's kind of like if we go back to the 4-H camp. Everybody wasn't taught to handle things and move on from them. Some people are still stuck in that mindset of, oh, they went to sleepaway camp and nobody's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have us saying, hey, you know what? You know that's not true. So unless somebody tells you, shows you, guides you, unless you have an example to show you, or there's some of us who have to go through it on our own, and we have to be able to see that in ourselves. Everybody's not able to see the flaws in themselves.
Absolutely not.
I was a reader. All the things that you waiting on somebody to get, you can go get it in the book.
You sure can.
Niggas don't read.
Like,
you can go get every example that you're saying that you waiting on somebody that's not a teacher. That's not a teacher.
But everybody don't have those resources like that. Everybody don't know. Everybody don't know how to go and look up exactly what you're talking about.
It also doesn't just start.
That's what we do in jail. We do that in the most shittiest place in the world.
Right, but also,
so we can't get that out in the economy. We got to start making excuses for these people. They got the phone. They got Google. They got AI. We should never go through this again.
But the
and we got to start making excuses for people to continue their patterns, and the patterns is wrong. No,
that's the difference, though. It's more to do in the free world.
Logical. It's not logical for me to be 40 plus, 35 plus, talking about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on,
but the difference is in the free world is more the things that can distract you from bettering yourself or getting better information. Whereas when you locked up, you gotta find something to occupy your mind.
So everyone's not
just. Nigga had to learn how to write a record. So I can make sure
I know you've been trying. Hold on, Trill. Let Stephanie get her thought out real quick.
Thank you. I don't think it necessarily people just have to go to a book to gain any type of knowledge. If you just really sit down with self and you're not afraid to go within, then you're gonna have to hear the ugly truth about yourself. Like Benny was just saying, when you're confined and you have no other choice but to read a book, then okay. But there's too many options out here that we have. There's too many resources that we do have. People are going to go to podcasts. People are going to go to books. People are going to go to influencers. They're going to go to movies, music, whatever, to learn, to try to figure out who they are within self.
Whatever they can digest better.
She said everything but therapy. People go to therapy, and the
For
reason why they go
sure.
to
I mean, that's
therapy
part
is
of it
because
too.
these people that you're talking to read a book.
Can
Multiple
everybody
books.
afford therapy?
No, what I'm saying is you're only going to the therapist because the therapist read a book that you could have went to the library and read. If you really want to change yourself. So I
You
need to
know,
put that message out there for any youngsters that end up going
it's
past
what
this
book you
and
read,
saying,
though,
hey, I don't have
Trill.
a resource. Hey, I'm waiting on somebody to tell me that game. If I'm only in my head talking to myself, then I don't have the knowledge. Is it downloading into my brain? No, you have to go figure it out and then apply that knowledge to your life and say, okay, that applies here. I can see why I'm doing this. I can see why I'm doing that. I can see where I can make a change at. I had to become aware of it.
That's the key. You just
You
said
see what I'm
aware.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And Trill, I think everybody's here. First of all, thank you for all that you've done for you, by you. That's
Thank
what
you.
I say, for you, by you.
Boo-boo.
And what I'm excited about is that we can get it a lot of different ways. And trust me, I love books. I wrote 2 books, and there's some books out there that have horrible messages. And there's so many right now that are coming to the forefront. And I just want to say that I'm grateful when anybody wants to be self-aware, not other-aware. Like if someone keeps triggering me, I'm other-aware. I'm not self-aware. Because you can't put your finger on a trigger unless you pick up the gun. There's no fucking thing to trigger. Trigger's nothing without the gun. So my job was to figure out what the fuck was the gun that I was holding. I get up in the morning, get dressed, and grab my gun so that I'm walking around waiting to get triggered. That's not how I'm going to live. So I had to do a lot of fucking work. I'm still doing it. I'm going to do it and practice until I die, which could be any day now, and because I'm that old. But I mean, I think the point is it is my job to be self-aware, and I can get that from a lot of people. I bet, Trill, some people get it from you without reading a book.
You know what?
I get it from Vino and from Philly and from Benny and from Stephanie, that we get it from others as well. And then we have to practice. We deserve to practice because we get good at what we practice.
Sue, you went over that so fast, I don't think people really caught it.
Yeah, the
how
gun to trigger
profound that
method,
was.
that shit was hard. That shit was hard as
Yeah,
hell.
that shit
Yeah, I
was.
think you went over that so fast. It was too profound to go over it that fast.
Yeah,
You
that was
walking
hard.
around. Why are you walking around with the gun so that you can be triggered?
That's right.
Can't be triggered if you're not walking around with a gun. Like, and
I had to put my gun
instantly
down.
applied that to myself. Like when I said I was triggered by that young lady calling me a fat motherfucker, I'm walking around with the gun of being fat.
That's
your
right.
shoulder.
That's exactly right.
So it triggers me when someone points it out in a crude way.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. I like that.
That is so fucking profound. Wow.
But at the same time, you sometimes need that gun for protection.
Yeah. And that's exactly
you can pick me
right.
up. I'm in a wheelchair, so if they pick me up, then I gotta get the trigger now. I gotta pull the trigger. If I'm the gun, they pick my little ass up.
That was
I got
deep
the
as a
trigger.
mother. I don't know if it was that liquor or if that was just so fucking profound that.
No, that was really good. That was really good.
That's the main part of the gun is the trigger.
I'm gonna tell you the real, because we agreed, you feel me, and we all agreed, right? Because it took me that long to figure out, like, damn, I think they think I don't agree, but we was all agreeing. I was just saying that, like we all agreed that it's just in the moment. You feel me?
Because at some point, either your OG or somebody put you on game. Might have been a family member, might have been an OG, might have been somebody from therapy, or you might have felt in yourself, something ain't right. Let me see what I can do to change this. But there's not many people that have that brain power and mental wherewithal to even do that. It takes someone to speak it to them.
At our age, something that all of us did is what made the world we live in now.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, world. So when you start looking at it like that,
we're all victims of our circumstance. So,
we built this. We built this. That means that whatever resolution is, we're going to have to build that too. I can't wait on somebody else to do it. I got to be the nigga to do it.
That's right. You're the leader you're waiting for.
You feel me? This is the time that we live in right now. Niggas, everybody on this panel is doing that. Everybody on this panel need to pick up their own stick and make their own move. Shout out to the undefeated. You feel what I'm saying?
It's all about growth.
I'm
Talk
sorry,
about
my
real
brain is
fast.
still blown. I'm walking around with the
No,
gun every day.
that was super hard. That was
No,
hard.
I'm looking. I'm thinking of mad different shit. Like I'm walking around with the gun every day.
Literally and
Right.
figuratively.
You're just waiting.
Literally, let me not pick it up.
And
Literally,
emotional. You
I'm
ain't
sitting
picked it up
right
in a
here
while.
with
Don't
it.
pick it
I'm
up, kid.
literally sitting right here with it. No,
Literally.
Yeah.
Not
But-
literally, like Heavy D said. Literally. No, but for real, look, I've been
That's
testing
crazy.
myself so much. I'm going on this hood fight. So hood fights is the thing they have, so the gangbangers can stop shooting each other and they can come to this where it's cameras and everything and fight in peace. You feel me? It's part of the little Ice-T put the gun down moving thing. So I want to fight, right? Because I'm a victim of gun violence.
Gun violence.
You know what I'm saying? But what I really want to do is the person who shot me. You know, and I don't want to get in no fight because I ain't gonna fight fair. You feel me? He had a chance to fight fair. He didn't want to. I got shot in the back.
Yeah,
So
I gotta
I'm
do a
not gonna give
paintball
a nigga,
challenge.
even if I beat him up, it's still not gonna feel like I ain't gonna fight fair.
Yeah,
But I
he
do
gonna walk
wanna
away.
nip this in the butt in public, in the eyes of not just the hood, the streets, the culture, and everything else that's on pressing to say something new. See, the things that we have to do now is the things that, like, even me not snitching and getting the nigga off and all that. It's my testimony that got him off.
So what
you want to do? You want to sit him on the toilet for like 2 hours till his legs go numb, and then y'all
never no
throw hands?
consequences for this. It's over with. It's been 14 years. But
so you just want to publicly
let's put it all together because this what it was all built for in the first place.
You want
just
to
have a
publicly
legitimacy for us to be like, you know what, man, I was wrong in the situation you was. We don't got to go into detail. It's for the kids.
So you want to publicly accept his
I've already publicly accepted. Nigga, I roll in this chair every day. I ain't committed.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
His apology, I guess.
Yeah,
no, he don't gotta apologize, nigga, and mean it. How you gonna apologize and mean it, nigga? I ain't got no clue.
What I'm saying is, you want to publicly
I can't accept your apology. It's not about that. I've already let it go. I don't need your apology. I'm saying let's shake hands and play the role in integrity.
But that's what you're doing.
For the kids.
That's what you're doing by doing it at the height. But that's what I'm saying. You want to let me finish my sentence? You're publicly accepting the acknowledgement of wrongdoings from the past on this particular format to show others that there is a better way.
Nah, man, you trying to make that shit sound all Esquire-y. No, I'm not.
No, you talking about going to Ice-T's, put the guns down, pick the gloves up. So you're picking a public platform to do this.
Everything is about in the present, right? These people are presently at war, and instead of me going to your hood and shooting you, we gonna put on the gloves. Presently mad. So I'm presently in the present. 14 years past that, and these wars have been going on for 30, 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can have enough integrity to say, hey, nigga, I just want the world to know, nigga, that shit ain't nothing. Nigga, it's 14 years, and to get over it. At what point are we gonna get over it and not say, well, I'm waiting on an apology? Or he waiting to hear me say
no. And he's not saying that you're waiting for an apology.
That's what I'm saying, is you're accepting
what happened.
And I ain't alive.
No, it's not an apology.
I'm not saying that about him. I'm saying you're
seen.
Yeah, and you're trying to show it again.
Documenting it. It's already in the streets, baby. See?
I don't think that you're listening right now,
before you get the. Come on now,
Trill.
Yeah, I see what they saying, Trill. You saying it's documented in the streets, but people need the optics of seeing it.
People need to see it all around the world.
That's what Benny's saying.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
New look and have a plan that's documented because they're not listening to word of mouth anymore. That is out.
Right. Yeah. So take the word apology out of it.
No. Take apologizing for the past out of it.
Yeah, that's what take apologizing out of no matter if you're apologizing for the past, the present, or the future. Yeah, just take apologize out of it. He's saying that y'all are acknowledging something happened between y'all two, and y'all are accepting where y'all are currently at. You're in a wheelchair. You're not getting out of that wheelchair until God say that you're gonna get out, right? Yeah. That man cannot change. That man cannot change what already happened, but y'all can move forward in the future and say, you know what, it happened, we moving on. This is my fate, that whatever fate that you got is going on, but we good.
And we're doing this in the public for the children so that they can see this is a thing that you can do. That's exactly
accepting that it was what it was.
It's me saying this nigga right here, this is the nigga right here, nigga, that put
you
me
just gotta be so combative sometimes,
Trill. No, I'm not. I'm saying I'm being combative. Hold on.
I love you.
If anybody, if I bring
you've been in the field too long, take your hat off.
If you don't agree with the idea, hold on. If I bring the idea to the table, take your hat off. With it, you're combative, not me. See, I know language that good. I know common sense and logic that good. That if I brought this to the table,
that's why.
You don't agree with what I'm saying.
And I know, and I
wrong.
finally figured out. I know that's a sharecropper's hat.
I told you, I'm a field nigga, man. I don't belong on no space.
Hey man, take that hat off, please. Take it off. Let's see what's up underneath there.
So would you rather me put on a wig and act like Shanae? I mean, come on, black sister. What we doing?
It's not.
Don't want you to wear a wig.
I'm just playing. I'm just shooting like I ain't been on in a while.
I don't know if he's just playing.
I ain't been on in a while.
I don't think you're playing. So.
This is my country pimp hat. I'm a country pimp.
He came on here with his shirt off and the big straw hat on, okay?
And gray sideburns. Is that what you have?
Yes.
My shoulders scream.
His sideburns are gray, but not his whole head. Just
go ahead, Trill.
That's God. Amen.
It grew that way.
Since I was in my 20s. So for me to be gray, that's God. Amen. Can't do it without him.
All right, y'all.
I just love the fact that you know that you are in control of your life and in control of what you do and how you approach things. But at the moment, you are not in control of your legs. And I'm glad you accept that.
I mean, it changed. I've evolved. I'm like the first android.
Chill about this.
You meant a first generation Autobot.
Nah, because I already ain't got no booty, so I'm gonna have him put a battery in my ass so I can control.
Well, look, you feel okay.
All right, everybody, y'all, it's the time to go.
So when I squeeze my ass,
tell them where they can find you, Susie.
And I poop the hook slide.
Oh, Susie must be frozen. Hold on.
Oh man.
So Trill, I want to tell you something. My favorite, greatest lover boyfriend is in a wheelchair.
There we go.
You say I look like that nigga that what?
My favorite lover boyfriend was in a wheelchair. Still is. And we're good friends now. But I'll tell you, Trill, he changed my life.
Somebody put R's in the chat for Ram Daddy. R's in the chat for Ram Daddy. Right now.
Okay, I think it's my turn to tell you how you can find me.
Tell them where they can find you. Susie.
I know.
Don't encourage him, please. Please don't encourage him.
Miss Susie, I appreciate you, Doc.
Right now, I'm at the Wild Horse Sanctuary, Lifesavers Wild Horse Sanctuary. So I'm up here all week with the wild horses. And I'm really grateful about that. You can find me on Instagram. I just use my name because you know what? I can't remember shit. So if I start using like other names, I won't remember who they are. So if you just look up Susie Landolfi, there's a lot of shit out there because I'm pretty old. So just look at it and if you want, and you can find me, you can DM me. I'm one of those people that actually answers DMs. I've met some of the greatest people that have DM'd me. And this is what I'd rather you do. Instead of find me, find a young man named Shabani Chani in Uganda who's feeding children on the streets of Kampala. And he has a nonprofit called Together for Transformation. Find him. Find another young man named Big Man KG, and he's from South Africa, and he's going around the country and the world and helping people that really deserve it, need it. And so I'd rather you find them. That's who we need to support. This new generation of people that are actually doing really good shit. All right. And you'll find me here on Monday nights. All right. That's it.
Yeah. I have a question for you, Susie. Yeah. Horse Sanctuary. with the horse sanctuary.
Yes,
Is that
ma'am.
a type of can they do a sleepaway camp to where they can stay there for a couple of weeks and be on the property, or is that something that they just come and visit for a couple of hours and then you got to send them on their way?
Well, it depends. If you know me, you can come and stay at my house. So I just moved into this big house on the property, and so I do have people come up and stay with me and experience the wild horses. But no, we don't do any camps. We used to do retreats for combat veterans. So we would do retreats and teach veterans how to gentle wild horses. And of course, the wonderful part was that the veteran got gentled. Whether the horse did or not wasn't the point. But it's a really
any of that
interesting.
wheelchair accessible?
Yes, it is. It's totally wheelchair accessible.
You muted, Trill.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
Trill,
agreeing.
there's a chair.
Oh.
Trill, there's a chair called a track chair. I don't know if you know about this, but they have a track like a tank, and it can go up mountains. It can go in the snow. It can go in water. It's really amazing. And so
I've seen those chairs, Susie.
Yes,
those
ma'am.
are abomination against God. God sat him down for a reason. He don't want him climbing no mountain.
But wait,
trying
there's
to
one more
finish-
chair.
I wouldn't climb no mountain with my legs, right? I wasn't that type of guy. I'm a city boy.
All right.
You know, I'm just a cowboy today. Damn it, Philly.
All right.
Give it up for
Cowboy.
Susie
Trill,
Landolfi again, y'all. Search her on everything. I searched Susie Landolfi on Google. I saw some old pictures of Studio 54, so I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Was it a lot of Mandingo dick danglers in the background? That shit
No,
don't fall.
it was a disco
No.
ball. Thank you, Susie. Stick around. Hold on, we're gonna say
Love
out
your
for everybody.
smile,
Trill, talk to him, man. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh man, you know y'all can find me at Lower Than the Lowest of the Low. You feel what I'm saying? It's me, man. Your Thrills on Wheels comedian Trill. I'm gonna be a lot of places. I'm gonna be fighting like I was saying on here, you know, with the Hood Fights TV. That's October 23rd. We're gonna be doing it at Ontario Boxing Club, I believe. So that they just got that spot going. So I'm gonna be up in there, you know what I'm saying, trying to get my footwork together. Hello. You know what I'm saying? Then we got where is it at? Wednesdays at the Epic Center in Rancho Cucamonga with Pookie, Cali Red. Oh man, so many Forever Juice. Man, I'm talking about it's like probably like 20 artists, and then me and K Beauty, we're going to be your funny peoples of the hour. You know what I'm saying? In between sets, so we're gonna do that again. That's at the Epic Center in Rancho Cucamonga. Where is it at Wednesdays with Pookie, F and Rudy? Gonna be there with a live band, man. So y'all turn up, show up, and show out, man. It's gonna be all kind of vendors and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But then sooner than later, I just signed up for this thing with S Dot. So I'm gonna be in with S Dot. That's next Sunday. That's at the Hollywood Rooftop. That's what that is. You understand? Sunset Rooftop. I'm gonna be over there doing my thing. You feel me? There's gonna be a slew of people there too. You feel me? Since I don't want to take up all the time, I'm gonna let y'all know. Last thing I'm gonna be on, y'all need to go get them tickets. If you've been following me at comedian_Trill or Demetrius Dupree on all platforms and even on Eventbrite, you can get them Vino and the Dino tickets, baby. That's what, 2 weeks, 2 Saturdays, 1.5 Saturdays. Get your tickets now, though, because that shit filling up. We're going to have what? My man's Big Vino, shout out. You feel me? High Hope, smoke weed in the morning. You know what he say. You feel me? Then I'm going to have Mary Jane. She going to be there. I'm going to have my guy, Dolomite. Put it in my pocket. You feel what I'm saying? And then we're going to have ATM, Rich. Y'all know the nigga that be on
damn, my
all the little
dyslexic
shit,
brain almost
podcasts
went
and all
with
that.
that.
Y'all know Mr. 50/50 Yard, man. You feel me? It's your boy, me, Thrills on Wheels, with the arms of steel. Comedian Trill.
That boy got that loco look in his eye. He definitely got that loco look in his eye, man.
I'm getting good.
You
I
getting
stopped
better.
drinking.
You getting better. I like it.
Drinking. Give it up to me. I stopped drinking.
On a radio commercial.
No more drinking and driving, my nigga.
I stopped drinking.
Stephanie, talk to him.
Them
Tell her where
arms
they
are
can find
strong,
you.
but them legs are skinny.
Hey yo, hi, I'm Stephanie Denise. I have quite a few things coming up. Chicago, I'm coming out there for the What's Funny Comedy Festival with Lil Rel from September 19th to the 25th. Also shout out to me. I just won the Punchline Comedy King competition. Woo! Performing on a Carnival cruise. April 4th through the 10th, we're going to Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman Islands. I also run an open mic on Wednesdays called The Set List and 913 Whiskey Bar and Grill in Greensboro, North Carolina. I got a bunch of VFW shows coming up. I'll be in Fort Bragg August 22nd, and then I'll be in Mooresville. I'll be in Tennessee October 23rd and 24th, which is like my birthday weekend. I'll be 40, which you get no.
Where in Tennessee?
Mooresville, I think and I can't think of the other city because we're on the 23rd, we're in one city, and the 24th, we're in another city.
Okay.
Mooresville, and I can't remember the name of the other one. I got to look at the little flyer. But I do have a little word of wisdom. I've been saying this for the past couple weeks. You can take it how you want to take it. You don't have to worry about catching a dog. You got to worry about a dog catching your ass. And that's all I got.
That dog's gonna howl.
Yes, what you say?
Benny, talk to him, man. Tell him where they can find you, brother.
I'm tripping off of her pops. I'm with my dog catching your ass. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Times of comfort and joy, everybody. Comedian Benny Blanco Perry here. Next Famous First Friday will be September 4th. We had to postpone this one this Friday because a lot of the staff was going back to school. And you know how it is when the college kids be ready to go back to finish learning. The jobs got to recalculate on how they're going to get stuff done. And we didn't want to overwork the owner like that. He would have had to be the bartender, the chef, and the server. And we ain't going to do my man's that way. So, because I like that spot. We be on the back porch. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. I got a couple things coming up. I'll be, letting y'all know what that is as time go on. Before I forget, I want to say, like I said the other day, Wednesday, happy birthday, or belated now, to my youngest son, Benny the Third. He turned 15 on Saturday. But also today, which is now the 11th, but it was the 10th. It was a happy first time meeting each other for me and Brooklyn. We met 5 years ago on August 10th. So I want to shout that out. I've known her for 5 years now. So she is in third, going to be in first in my longest relationships. So, and we're doing pretty damn good because she's Puerto Rican and I like that shit. But other than that, man, I ain't got too much going on. Yeah, that's it.
My brother, man.
Congratulations, Benny. That's still black love. I think she's just Negro and
Colliver, Tennessee, in Millington, Tennessee.
Collierville in Millington.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, so I was trying to see that's going closer to Memphis.
It is. I know they are
California.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you was reading the horoscopes or if you was doing one of them Harry Potter spells. Yeah, I just heard you say Collierville.
You say that. Collierville. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Sometimes you got to pick it up and look at it and put your finger down and go Collierville. I'm not sure.
Who knows? I might pop up. I met Vino in Memphis. So
pulled a weapon on me in Memphis.
And we'll be in Memphis for my actual birthday. So
she had the gun and she was triggered. Yeah.
But I didn't squeeze it. I didn't squeeze the trigger though.
That's right.
She was triggered.
She's the gun, Vino. She's the gun.
She flashed it.
I didn't squeeze it.
Triggering you, the person.
You flashed it like it was in the hood when they was on the street. And my man was like,
a lot of signs that night.
And he flashed it.
She probably got undercover pictures of you trying to get on the mechanical bull.
No, she
trying to climb up the side of that bitch, but that leg kept hitting you just kept missing on that little leg. Let me go from the other side.
What I'm gonna tell you is some real shit. She pulled the gun, and then it didn't make it better that we kept seeing a nigga who looked like death walking around.
He had a long ass black trench coat on Beale Street. I mean, and
then
it
I
was
was right up
cold.
the street from where Dr. King was slain. So I just felt it was so many
It was
omens
safe.
in the air that night.
He was safe with me. That was the safest place he could have been. Because he didn't have his on him.
Because it was in the car, because I knew I was going in a bar on Beale Street.
Anyways.
Phil, talk to him. Tell them where they can find you.
What up, everybody? It's DamnItPhilly. Say my name like Hank Hill, y'all.
DamnItPhilly.
Y'all can find me on Instagram and TikTok at DamnItPhilly. Don't try to find me on Facebook. I'm not going to accept that request. I'm still on vacation from No Man, No Plan. I just be doing shit. But once I do start back, we're going to be painting some furniture. We're going to be getting everything the way that we like it, because the plan is I ain't going to be in this apartment next year. When the lease is up, we leaving. And everything is going to be exactly how I want it to be once I move into where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we're going to keep on doing shit and keep on getting shit how the way we want this shit to be. But every Monday and Wednesday, y'all can catch me, DamnItPhilly, here on Psycho-Babble, 9 p.m. Central. Stephanie, it was nice to meet you. Like I said, he had already told me the story. I'm glad that you stood on your business.
Yes.
We all have to learn how to stand on business sometimes, and I ain't even really get as deep as I wanted to go on the stand on your business, stand on business stuff, because I feel like this might be a continuation conversation on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because there is so many ways that we can stand on business that we didn't even get to.
We barely scratched the surface.
I didn't tell mine either.
See, nobody expects to hear you talk about standing. So, there's that.
Damn it, Philly.
I love you, Trill. I love you. But anyways, not a comedian. Y'all are not gonna catch me on stage. That's their job. You know what you got going on, baby?
She's part of the Me Too movement now.
You been combative with me tonight, Trill. Damn.
That tickled me, boy. That tickled me. Oh,
I'm not having it. Vino is laughing too hard.
Yeah, you just took the top rank with the Trill jokes with that one.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, Trill. I'm still wrapping my brain around the fact that you're gonna be picking me up from the airport with a PlayStation controller attached underneath your car somehow.
You know I ain't got no medical license to be moving that thing. He gonna fuck my insurance up. Driving like that.
Well, who's loving you at night? Who's touching? Who's loving you at night?
They seen us. She bad.
We got to get you some nurture going on.
So Vino, when he picks you up, just realize it's gonna be different, because like when you pick up somebody, you might get out the car and give him a hug. Man, it's good to see. He not gonna get out the car.
Yeah, he ain't gonna help me with my bags. Nothing.
I'm getting the window though with that sign that say Big Vino.
And he gonna be on the curb with the shit on the window. Like.
I'm gonna have it in the back like the license plate. It's gonna be in the back window, Big Vino. So you just look at all the back windows that come past. He's
gonna pick me up with some bullshit too. He gonna pick me up with like a Mini Cooper or some bullshit.
And don't bring a lot of shit, because I got my chair.
That's gonna be the real fun.
Your storage is limited to the motherfucker.
Ain't
Whatever
no
you
trunk
put
space
that
in
thing up here, don't bring it, Vino. You gotta buy your drawers and shit in California.
I don't trust out-of-state draws.
I heard that.
So if you get a rental car,
hey, y'all itchy.
So if you get a rental car, it don't bother you if it ain't got no leg room, is what you're saying.
As long as there's plenty of shoulder room, that's all I'm saying.
As long as there's plenty of shoulder.
Yeah,
I refuse to indulge in this conversation. Look, first and foremost, Big Vino comedy on everything.
No, homie, I'm gonna slide the seat all the way up. You can sit in the back. I got you.
www.comedictherapy.xyz. These niggas will not take me to hell today. Okay, I've been doing good. I've been standing on business, and I ain't even stand on the business I wanted to stand on just yet, because I stand on business. But I'm happy that we can have these conversations, y'all. In all honesty, be the person that you want to see. I could go through a whole bunch of cliches and quotables. Don't bleed on people who didn't bleed on you. But the bottom line is, be the change you want to see. Be the person that you would have wanted in your life at a young age. Be better today than you were yesterday. And that is always what I'm going to stand on. Being better today than I was yesterday. That was the whole purpose of this undefeated thing. Life and O. Every day that you got life, you can change this fucking world. The only day it's over is that last one. But we still gonna have love for you and everything you bought while you was here. So if y'all don't catch nothing else from Big Vino, know that there is a man that can be negotiated with here. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not. We ain't on no negotiation plan. We have room to negotiate and talk and be better. Because first and foremost, I'm a man of some intelligence, meaning that I can hold two different thoughts at once, still function. Would y'all like to join me there? That's the real question. I got shows coming up. I might pull up on I might be out there with y'all this weekend, Benny, at some point. I was talking to Bill Bellamy earlier today. He's at the Richmond Funny Bone this weekend. Weekend after that, I will be in California with Trill. Ooh, this drink got me feeling. Ooh. But I'll be out there with Trills. Vino Hits the Dino, San Bernardino, California. The More Laughs Comedy Club, August 22nd. I got love for everybody on the show, but bottom line is Big Vino's in the Dino, so the West Coast get a taste of what I be doing. And I'm in rare form lately. Have you heard my new bit about the woman with the funky wig? Oh, it's killing the clubs. It's killing the clubs.
Not the wig.
The wig. The Playhouse had a time this weekend with Big Vino. And I want y'all to as well. So shout out to More Laughs Comedy Club. Hold on. This is how good it's been, because I've been studying it. 1680 Southeast Street, San Bernardino, California. Hosted by Trill.
Paradise Studios.
Mary Jane on the set. Uncle Dolomite on the set. Big Vino on the set. Special appearance by ATM Richie, man. Get those tickets on Eventbrite right now. Search Vino in the Dino. And I'm going to see y'all there. I told y'all, beat me there. Don't meet me there. I want to see, when I pull up, I want the shit to be packed. I want us to have to roll Trill through paparazzi. His wheel gets stuck on a little rug they rolled out for us. And
armed security.
We're going to have food, drinks, all that shit. And trust me, I put it in my rider that the food got to make niggas feel fat and sluggish.
Catch the itis around this mother.
Shout out. Cut waters for everybody. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us this evening.
Hey, who you with at the Funny Bone?
What?
I said, who you with at the Funny Bone?
Our Bill's out there this weekend in Richmond.
Who?
Bill Bellamy.
What, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Nah, just Friday, Saturday. Him and Skeet gonna be out there Friday and Saturday.
Oh, you just coming out to check the show?
I mean, me and Bill, we're two homegrown North New Jersey natives, and me and Skeet.
I never met the nigga, so I'm coming to at least meet him. Cause How to Be a Player is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, look, he gonna look. He love that shit, man. And Skeet, me and Skeet are from the same comedy tree, so we always got love for each other. You remember he came and did Big Aries Energy.
Yeah, when he had the wine.
Yeah, he still got the wine. He got the wine, the popcorn. That brother is doing big things. He got 2 shows on BET. He was on Comic View, and he got Lot Patrol. So shout out Skeet Carter. Shout out Bill Bellamy. I'm pulling up on them guys this weekend. And you never know. Yeah.
You said wine and popcorn. That's everything for a date night then.
Yeah, it is.
Your Netflix and chill.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
I see the marketing.
Little couch that no niggas been sleeping on.
Or the little Timu puff out joints.
Hey, look. It don't smell like feet and ass. I can tell you that much. Nobody's sleeping on it.
It's not pre-purposed.
Good night.
Smoke weed when you wake up. It gives you day high hopes. I keep telling y'all, I'm surgical with this shit.